Can you trust a sponsored DJ on YouTube or other social media outlets? I'm going to read you a question that was asked in a DJ help group. I'm going to be as vague as possible with the names and stuff. I'm going to paraphrase a lot, but I want to read you the question in full to give this some context. Glow tubes versus Chauvet Freedom Sticks versus both lighting 360 tubes. Go! Also, if you are sponsored by one of these companies, maybe don't chime in LOL. One of the people who created the group is a DJ who is sponsored by companies, and they chimed in. It's like, look, it sounds like you're suggesting that if someone's sponsored, they're going to be dishonest with you or disingenuous or have ill intentions with their reply. Truth be told, most of the DJs out there who are sponsored are really good people. Don't let a few bad apples spoil the bunch. A lot of these DJs are going to have some really valuable insight for you that you may want to hear. There was a lot of back and forth after that. One of the replies from the original poster was, look, I've had a lot of sponsored DJs try to push their products on me. I don't want that. I want to hear from just a regular DJ and user who's not sponsored. Before I go any further, I will say this. If you want an opinion that is self-serving, sometimes the best way to get that opinion is to ask the end user, because people tend to defend their decisions and purchases. Somebody could have bought a speaker at a swap meet for $30, a brand new powered speaker, and they're going to go on social media and tell you that it's the most awesome thing ever, the best purchase they've ever made, sounds amazing, and they recommend it to everybody. Look, that's just self-serving. That is somebody defending their purchase. And you get that a lot when you ask these kind of questions. So you can get that too from the end user. But I do understand that the world is kind of upside down now when it comes to information. In general, it is. Even in the media, sometimes it's really hard to find the truth or to find a source that you trust. I saw something the other day that really got me thinking. Somebody had said, truth is rare and expensive. Truth requires a lot of research and a lot of time, and it can cost a lot of money. So it's very rare. On the other hand, an opinion or lip service, where somebody is just telling you exactly what you already want to hear, that's cheap. And it gets rewarded, especially in the world of I need to get as many viewers as possible or as many clicks as possible or whatever. That's real. And that's not just YouTube. That's the media. That's news stories. That's news networks. There are going to be people who tell you that the sky is blue, and there are going to be people who are going to say, no, it's white. Are you crazy? It's not white. Well, clouds are white and clouds are in the sky, so the sky is white. Well, no, if the clouds go away, the sky is blue. Well, what about at night? It's insanity. It's absolute insanity. Everybody's defending their opinion, or maybe they're even fabricating an opinion for attention. And sometimes, you're going to see this with sponsored videos. Some DJs do this better than others. And look, none of us, to my knowledge, have this marketing background where we have this formal training on stuff. Personally, I started a YouTube channel just to do it. Thought it would be fun. It was a long time ago. I'm one of the first to do it for DJs. And it became really time consuming, like a full-time job with the requests and the questions and the replies and just shooting the videos, editing them, all this stuff. It's like, wow, this is taking a lot of my time. I'm not getting paid for it, but I'm doing it because I like to do it. It's fun. And then all of a sudden this opportunity comes along where, hey, we'll give you a few bucks if you do this, like show this product. So then I have to make this moral decision. Do I do this? Then I get to thinking to myself, hey, you know what? As long as I'm not asking an individual to give me money, just a viewer, I'm good. So I came up with this whole Robin Hood concept of YouTube, where I rob from the rich and I give to the poor. It's like I'm taking from the big companies and showing you some product, but I'm not charging you for the videos or for me learning the product and doing the demo on it. The other thing I had to, I guess, decide is that I wasn't going to show you anything that I didn't see value in. I'm not going to show you junk. I'm going to show you stuff that I personally like. And it doesn't necessarily have to be for me. Like, it's not something that I necessarily have to use, but I have to see value in it for somebody. I can't show you junk. And I also can't lie, because if I lie, you're not going to trust me and you're going to tune out. And for a long time, I was the guy on YouTube. And then all these other DJs started popping up, and I can't keep track of them all. There's some young guys out there. There are some older guys out there. There are people who are getting crazy views, a lot more views than I'm getting. But I'm still trying to do my thing, right? And I don't feel like I've done anything to lose trust. But you can't be everything to everybody. I'll give you an example of that. I did a video for Hollywood DJ the other day. And all the video was a promotional video for a giveaway they're doing on a Pioneer DDJ Rev 5. They're giving it away at Hollywood DJ. And I did the promo video for it. It's like, hey, there's a giveaway. Enter to win. And one of the first comment I got was, I used to be a big fan of you, BSR, but you've really jumped the shark with all the sponsorship stuff. What did I do? I just showed you how to get something for free. You don't have to do it. I'm not pushing it on you. I'm not asking for your money. But I got beat up. And then the funny part for me was, whenever somebody says something, it's kind of like if you get cut off in traffic, you got to speed up and have a look at the person to see what that person looks like. It's the same thing if somebody leaves a shady comment or something that's kind of weird. I clicked on this person's name and, yeah, sure enough, no YouTube videos. They're contributing nothing to the community in that regard. But their opinion doesn't matter to me, and I'm thinking to myself, you know, I've been really busy this summer with my family and with some recreational stuff. I'm trying to enjoy what's left of the nice weather before it gets really cold and there's ice on the ground for 5 months. So I really haven't done a lot of videos other than the sponsor videos that I'm kind of obligated to do, because I've got agreements with some of these companies where it's like, okay, you do this many videos a month, or you do this video a month or whatever. And sometimes I just do the bare minimum, especially summertime, because I'm busy with other things and I'm trying to enjoy time with my family. So I see this comment, and although it's shady and kind of at first glance not constructive criticism, I'm like, okay, well, I'm not trying to necessarily please this person, but maybe I need to get some content up that's not sponsored. I need to really think about that and make an effort to do it, because it may appear that all I'm doing is sponsored content. Even the sponsored content, I'm not selling anything. I'm demoing things. I don't have any personal interest in you buying anything anywhere. You buy it where you want to buy it. You buy from Hollywood DJ or you buy from somebody else. It doesn't really matter to me. There's nothing in it for me as far as you buying something, I'm going to get commission for it. It's not like that. There are DJs out there who are selling you products that they've created, products or services, and they push them on their channel. I haven't done that. I'm not even doing a Patreon. None of that stuff. So we're all different. I mean, and most DJs are not creating their own products or services to sell you. Most DJs are just doing what they do, and they're trying to get some revenue going for the time they're spending doing this content that you want because you're watching it. And sometimes they get punished for it, unfortunately. But you can't be everything to everybody. I think most people get it, but some don't. This person who made this original post, I'm not suggesting I'm going to change their mind. Hey, you know, they feel how they feel. And if they don't trust me or anybody else's opinion because of sponsorship, that's okay. I can't be everything to everybody. Nobody can be everything to everybody. By the way, I'm sponsored by a company, and I work with a company and consult for a company that makes a different tube. But because I'm sponsored, I'm not even going to mention it or talk about it, because they made it crystal clear they don't want to hear from anybody who's sponsored. But there's an alternative out there we could talk about, but we're not going to. And from the looks of the things that they're looking at, it's probably at other price range anyway. So it doesn't matter, because it's not for everybody, you know? I'm not for everybody. No, DJ out there, sponsored or not, their content is not going to be for everybody. But it's your job, unfortunately, to sort out what you feel is honest and truthful and what is not, what is more self-serving and maybe not as trustworthy. That is up to you to decide. And I hope that when you make these decisions, you use some deductive reasoning, some common sense, and look at it for what it is. And don't just blanket us all in as the worst common denominator out there. I will always do my best to earn your trust, because I believe trust is earned. Trust is not a given, and respect is not a given. When I was a kid, they used to tell me that I must respect my elders. I'm like, oh, no, wait a minute. They need to earn my respect, because not all my elders are great people with great ideas. I still feel that way. I've got to earn my trust from you. My kids. I mean, I had to earn my trust from my kids and everybody else in my life. It's not a gimme. I never expect a gimme. Let me earn your trust. Let me just throw this in there too. If a DJ is sponsored by a company, let's just say they're sponsored by Denon, for instance. I don't know that Denon sponsors anybody, but let's pretend they sponsor somebody. That individual may have some insight on the product that most don't have. Something else that they may lack is insight on the Pioneer alternative or the Hercules alternative or the Newmark alternative or whatever happens to be out there. And the way they present this, yeah, it may sound like that they're really fighting for you to look at this product, but maybe they're just passionate about it. Maybe they just like it. Or maybe they're just trying to sell it. That's something that you need to decide. Anyway, that's enough video for today. I will see you soon. Take care. And thank you for tuning in. And to play the YouTube game, if you could please throw a comment in the comment section, even if it's, yeah, I feel you, or, I don't know about that, or whatever. Comments mean something because it's algorithm and we got to play this YouTube game. Likes are great too. If you can hit a like, I'd really appreciate it. And heck, if you haven't subscribed, do that too. Thanks. We'll see you next time. Practice and enjoy.